Everyone, Kevin Richards here from Rock the Stage NYC here on YouTube and rpmvocalstudio.com on the web for voice lessons worldwide. As usual, check out the description there. Get both my vocal courses just for $50 for clicking on this video and watching it. A playlist to the other subjects and videos, 350 videos on this channel. Playlist down there, you can find stuff. Taking lessons with me via Skype or here in the studio. Also, don't forget, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Click that little belly thing, because just being subscribed doesn't mean anything anymore. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Comments below. I'm more than happy to answer them for you. Really quick lesson today. What's the difference between chest voice and head voice? Well, to you, it's just vocal cord mass and where you feel the resonance in here. What's called your proprioception of it, which is just a combination of proprietary and perception. Your personal perception of where you feel the sound between your larynx and your lips. This is where you come up with phrases like singing in the mask. They hear like, that's where do I feel it? Some people feel their high notes at the top of their head. That's their proprioception of it. Their personal experience of where they feel it. That combined with vocal cord mass, how thick it is, and where you feel the resonance in here is the difference between chest voice and head voice. Internally, yes, there are some physiological, mechanical changes, vibratory mechanism and switch over of it, but you cannot feel those, you cannot see them, and you cannot directly control them via thought or physical movement like you say you can with your hands. So to you, they really do not exist. Just vocal cord mass, how thick is the sound, and where you feel the resonance in here. That is the difference between chest voice and head voice. In here, in my lessons and what I use, I don't use those terms, because what they do is they make you think of the voice as having parts, like chest voice and head voice, and then there's like, some people, there's just a weird mixy thing in the middle that connects the two. That doesn't happen when you sing. You cannot think of the voice in those terms. Why? Because where they'll say, well, you know, men's chest voice, head voice changeover happens somewhere between C and E. No, not always. Depending on vocal cord mass, how thick it is, how much closure you get, that switchover will change. It'll move. Like this. If I sing this G, right? Technically, I should be in head voice, right? Because I'm way over this C, D, E, right? I'm the G above middle C. Now, if I sing this with an H, it's a very heady sound. If I use D, that sounds more mixy, I guess. If I use a G, that definitely sounds more chest voicey. So depending on how much compression I get, based on air pressure and cord closure, based on how much I do, the sound changes. It's a little more heady, it's a little more mixy, it's a little more chest voicey. So that's how they don't exist. Depending on vocal cord mass and where I feel the resonance, like the H, I felt that here, very front. I felt that more back here. I felt that more here. My proprioception of the resonance shifted based on the mass of the chords. That's why I say notes don't have a specific address. They kind of live in a neighborhood, because they're kind of transient. They're kind of homeless in a sense. They kind of move around, but they're always on the same block. I mean, it's between here and here. I never feel this G way down here, and I never really feel it like here. I feel it kind of here-ish. So it's in this neighborhood. And that's about as close as I can get to you describing. The difference between chest voice and head voice, really there is none except how you feel it and how you sing it. So don't think in those terms. Don't think of chest voice, head voice, you know, mix. I mean, everything is a mix. It's a mix of cord closure, breath pressure, cord closure, resonance, and articulation. That's what you're really mixing together. And how you mix that will give you different proprioception results. You'll feel it differently. Till next time, this is Kevin Richards. Keep rocking, keep practicing. See ya.